Hello and welcome to the third episode of our Let's Play as the Academy. Last episode we have survived the crackdown from the They Have Not Come in Peace realization for the Academy, so peaceful ways are not the way to go here. And now we have to consolidate further. We got our 2 control points back in Germany here after the crackdown. We still have lost 2 here in France, which is nothing we can solve eventually right now. What we're going to do here is actually to defend on Germany as well, so that nobody's going to take these over here. So we have to see who can do
Where
this.
do you need me?
I think Ishan doesn't have a different job yet.
Securing our
So we're
interests.
going to take these 2.
At your
And-
service.
Ah, this one has expired. So this was not in the crackdown from the event. So this was just someone who did that. Interesting, but I'm not going to take over Ireland again. So what we are going to look ahead now in this episode is that in September, which is roughly 1.5 months from now, yeah, 25th of September, that's when we can do... Really, they have demand claim, but I thought this was only possible for rivals. Huh. Apparently not. You can even do that for allies? Really? Georgetown, Birmingham, Belfast, Glasgow, Cardiff. Huh. That's interesting. Not sure that would work, but would be funnier. No, but we can also ask them to join the Federation. We could try that out. Actually, no, I think I'm going to wait until we have another option. We can check the percentages chances. Then instead, we are going to continue doing some actions here. Now, we're going to protect. We are going to stop public opinion here. We are going to go back
Reporting
to
in.
pushing France a bit so that we prepare for taking back these 2 points when we
Standing by.
can. And now the other thing we have to prepare for is some unification. So we want to unify with some of the miners that we consider not really worth keeping around on their own, just to save up some control points. I'm leaning towards trying Bulgaria here and Croatia if nobody takes it. So because these are like just one mission control here, so they would be perfect to folding into France already. I'm also leaning towards Slovakia here to fold that in. This one is going to finish the mission control soon, and then it's also maxed out on mission control. And then we also have to federate all the Balkan states which are currently not in the EU, which means we have to take over Montenegro and we have to take over Macedonia. But I think we do have a non-aggression pact with the... we don't have one. I thought I did one in between, but apparently not. Or someone broke it already. The other thing we want to do is actually get this control point in Portugal back. So we are going to do public campaigns here as well.
In the public.
And the big question
Where
is
do you
now, what
need
do we do with Valerie and
Ready
what do
for
we do
orders.
with
Acknowledged.
Gia here? We could
Standing by for
take
orders.
over 2 control points. No, actually, we
Reporting in.
definitely take over Austria here. This one is... Wait a second. You have better
Your
chances,
orders?
right? Yes, you have. So definitely going to take the executive in Austria. That's good to have, even if we don't own the
Terminating
other
the
one here.
opposition.
So it's good to have. And we could also continue into Romania here if we want to, or into Poland. The problem is that we do lack control points here. But I think I want to continue here, so let's take
Targeting
this.
the opposition.
And also we want to buy some of the... Yeah, I think Tom, you can buy those, alright? Or... No, not Ishan, not Valerie, yeah. So Tom, you have free space. We are going to buff up our income here, plus 60. Definitely. Plus 27 with a bit of economy bonus. There we go. And then we have free capacity. Now Gia is waiting for orcs. Emmer has free space. Do we want to take this one as well? I think it can't hurt. Just fill up our spaces that we have here. Yeah, with that we are going to continue here and see how we can proceed. It's mostly about trying to merge in smaller ones that we can, just to save up control points. And now we have to focus on getting one of the global technologies done. I'm not sure which one to focus on right now. I'm somewhat leaning towards doing the one after orbital shipbuilding if it's not a super expensive one. So we're going to wait until this one finishes next month. On the other hand, this one is going to finish in... Oh no, that's August 24, sorry. That's 25 even. So nobody is investing into global techs currently, which is disappointing a bit, because we still need to get the mining one done for the moon base, and we also still need the mission to the moon itself. Yeah, this one is getting invested heavily now. So...
Public opinion is moving in our direction.
Repeat here. We could consider...
Public opinion remains unmoved.
Yeah, I think we're going to finish our private project here, the space tax, first. So just to see what happens afterwards. So now we have to see how we can manage the control points. We are getting new orcs on the 16th, so that's good. Okay, Belgium is finally gone, finally.
We're in control here.
And we are... Ah, okay, we didn't get the other one. But we get the executive in Austria, so that's all good. So we can see if there is something orc-wise which is decent, and we can already say no. The sad part is that we still don't have anything here which helps us with either crackdowns or rather crackdowns. That's the one we are most interested in. Yeah, this is all not great, actually. We definitely want this one, though. Where's our scientist? This guy here. But he doesn't have... Yeah, the problem is here we don't have admin to boost them up here. So that's sad as well. And he can buy this one here. Yeah, we can sell this one now. So get this one on board here. And then we take... Nah, we don't need this one. No. We're going to leave that open. Maybe we can make something work to get this one in here somewhere. Here, no. Oh, we just bought this one, right? That's +2 influence, though. Also plus 10% energy and a bit of boost income, so that's not bad. This is really not a bad orc for this early. Let's do it. Doesn't matter, we want the science, we need the science, here we go. But the other orcs available are not worth considering here. So we just leave everything open. And we're going to continue from here. Yeah, we really need more capacity. For this, we have to win whatever is behind this. So hopefully there's something we can use. And in August we can start. And in September we can start merging, which is going to free up points as well. So let's rush forward into September to get started on that, exactly. Okay, we have reached the point of October here, the first phase in October. We can either do some federations or unification. So for example, we cannot do any of those because they don't like us here. We can do unification. The question is, can we also demand claims? What? We can get Funchal, whatever that is. What the heck is Funchal? From Portugal. Oh, that's the Azores. Okay, interesting. We don't need that. No, we don't need that. So we can instead get the unifications going with the 3 countries we control. So Bulgaria, Croatia, Slovakia, which is this one, and this one, where we all have crackdowns currently. The good thing is that we do have a bit of boost in all of those. We could have invested into... Oh no, the mission control is finished here. And is it finished here as well? Yes, it is. But in Croatia, we forgot to set it to mission control. Doesn't matter. We are going to just merge all of them in. So this is going to help us, of course, to a certain degree. Of course, the Protectorate also profits from this, but it doesn't matter for now. just a temporary agreement here that we share the spoils of Europe. And now we have dropped about 10-15 points, which is good. But we also have a lot of other crackdowns ongoing. We have to see what we actually want to do here now. Because now we have to see what else we want to do. Because we need to crack down and purge some more control points now. I also got the Albania, Kosovo, and Serbia into the EU. Herzegovina should be possible. Ah, I know what I forgot. I forgot the alliance here. That was important. We also need to get these two under control here. Montenegro, but that's not urgent. It's very small, very small. So the big question is, can we, for example, now crack down, purge something useful here, like the resistance here, and from there we can then annex Portugal as well. So, but I'm not sure if that's actually a good idea, because we could instead also just go for mission control here for now. Just finish that, like this, so that we just get everything maxed out before we merge them. That would be at least an option. Now you also can do the same here. Finish up the mission control in Austria and Hungary, for example, before we merge them further in. Which means that we can go for other control points which might be worth considering. For example, we can see here right now that the Protectorate temporarily is not defending Germany. And maybe we get lucky here for a mission phase that they actually do not defend that immediately again. Would be interesting to see if that works out, because then we do have Germany under our thumb again, which would be really worth it. We should also probably... no, we can't. We don't have enough boosting. We need at least like +7 or something to have a decent chance of getting something onto the moon. So we need to continue boosting up stuff here. And we need to get control of these two control points in France or the European Union now. But it all costs us capacity that we don't have. We can see here that the resistance is pushing us hard on nuclear fission. So we are going to actually delay a bit of stuff here so that we get this global tech done. Definitely something we need now. We need to get the research slot so that we can decide where to go. And we definitely want arrival markets for our better orcs and stuff that we want to get here. So that's where we're going to progress and see what will come out of it. Okay, we have reached January 24 and progress is extremely slow, which is a problem. We want this orc though. Can we somehow get it to here? No, we can't. So our other scientist, this guy, can we maybe get... Yeah, we can sell this one here. So we get 2 science and 10% social science, which is worth a lot currently. Because we are doing, for example, arrival economics, but we are going to get the arrival market from there, which the 10% will profit. Progress is very slow because we get super unlucky with our orcs. We have not get a single investigation orc, not a single admin orc in the whole last 5 months more or less. So nothing of note has been in there. So we really need this arrival market technology because we are currently just stuck on the situation as we are. I'm trying to take over Hungary here from the resistance to then be able to merge it into the EU as well. I'm not merging Portugal here because I want to max it out with boost and everything. However, we are going to investigate now an abduction site to progress our quest line. Which is at least something. At least some progress for this episode. Well, yay!
We're winning their hearts and minds.
So we just slowly expand what we can and have here. We can see we are up to 900 science, but everything is of course extremely slow.
We cannot just send up a bunch of diggers and hope for the best.
Okay, that's good actually. They picked arrival domestic politics. That's going to open up the national research oversight, which is going to get us bonus. And I think, what was the institutional outreach? I'm not sure what that one was. So let's check it out. So this one gives us tech. And institutional outreach is the other one which gives us additional orcs. So that's really good. So we get both now. Both technologies are going to get unlocked pretty soonish. That's actually very good for us. Combine that with the additional research from control points, which we also want. What's going on again?
Hit 'em where it hurts.
At least we got the crackdown done on Hungary here.
Mission complete.
So we can't federate. Bosnia holds the governor. We can unify with Portugal. We don't want that. We can demand claims from our own Germany. We don't want that either. So we are going to... Wait a second. Demand claim is going to do what? Western nation is not war. Transfer non-capital, non-hostile regional claim to this nation. This will end a rivalry between unit trigger cooldown for the two nations to improve relations again. Requires both nations to consolidate executive power. Huh. What we could do here is actually take away some of the GDP of Germany without unifying. But that's maybe actually an option. So we want to get France to 5 control points. But we want to keep Germany around. Now, on the other hand, these two are the big ones with the mission control. So no, this is not an option. We are not yet investing into mission control here in Germany, but we definitely want to. So we are going to keep Germany around. We're going to pull off the federation with Herzegovina, so that's good. And maybe next mission phase we get the purge, and then in the mission phase after that we can get the unification done. And now we are waiting for the quest here. Let's see.
You found something.
There we go.
Chancellor, I have worrying news regarding alien behavior.
So disappearance are roaring not in their number. Humans kill each other in greater numbers on an hourly basis, but in what they imply. Abductions imply research, imply selection, but they are actions one perform upon lesser creatures. We capture a shark or a rare bird for study. We do not do the same to our neighbor. As yet, many people still hold out the hope for cooperation with the aliens, but as this news spreads, their numbers will plummet. Our list of allies may soon grow thin indeed. We have a great list of names, each one a missing person. Its size is dispiriting. There are many reasons the aliens could take so many people, and very few are good. Already we are hearing rumors. Some say that war is the only option. Others that the alien will inevitably conquer us. Perhaps both are correct. For now, let us hope that somewhere in this great list lie the answer we seek. Yeah, so we have to research their methods and other projects to progress the storyline here, and to find out what they're actually doing. So we have to research alien methods, we want the origin project, and we need to get something. We definitely want to get into space and get a ship out. But yeah, this is going to take a while still. We are still struggling with everything here on Earth. We do have a terrible boost income still. And that's of course a problem. A very big problem, because compared to other factions we are doing extremely bad now. So the mods we are using are showing now that they are better with gathering orcs and that they are better with managing everything. So we see there's a 7 boost income, 5.5, 6 here. Especially that the servants and protectorate have good boost income is a problem for us long term. Of course we are pampering the protectorate currently unintentionally. Wow, they have gathered a massive amount of orcs. But maybe they also get just some buffs from the mods we use. I'm not sure. It definitely helps them research, if I remember correctly. So maybe that's the way they do it, by buffing up the project income. I would assume. Or maybe it's a difficulty. I'm not sure if the difficulty gives a flat project income as well. Might also be. But they're definitely going to be much harder to defeat here now. And we are extremely unlucky with orcs so far. So it would be easily possible on a good run to have an agent with like 15 or 16 investigation by now, and we are still stuck on 8 because we didn't see a single orc like outside these two early on, and not an admin orc at all which we could grab. So this is terrible, but we are going to go through this here. Okay, I've changed my approach on how to get orcs currently because we are unlucky so far. And I was able to talk to the Exodus. We are going to get a non-aggression pact here. Or rather, they talked to me and then I was considering, let's maybe buy something from them. And they are going to get the Space Tug project, which is fine with me. They're also getting 2 1-star orcs and a lot of money. It's basically all the money we have. We can check if we can go down a bit. It's close though. Okay, 2,900. And then we get a 5 admin orc from them. So this is massive. So complete this trade. And actually we can throw that on Valerie here. We have 1 in reserve here due to the fact that I was able to trade this one from the resistance last. So we can get this one here. Now we are up to a higher number of stuff now. That's really good. So maybe we can get stuff done now.
If you want to invite these bastards
I was
into your
also
house,
trying
that's your
to
problem, not ours.
get stuff from the resistance here. So maybe we can get another investigation orc from them. Maybe they have something with +2 or something like that. Maybe something cheap. Let's see if there's something. +1. It's always +1/+1. We don't care about +1/+1. We want +2 at least. But I guess it's something like this here. +2/+2. Let's see if we can, for example, bribe them with 50 ops here. No. That was to be expected. Also, I don't think that money is... No. Yeah, we can't trade with them right now. We need something to offer them here. And we can try to give them something like a science orc, like this one. No. Material science. Consider... how about... we'll need more than that. And if we throw in... Yeah, we're not going to get anything here. That's that, but fine. The good thing now is though that we do have, if we check here, we do have now 2 non-aggression pacts. So one with the resistance, one with Exodus. The reason for this is that we do not have conflicts with them here in Europe anymore. Of course there is Czechia here, but Czechia can wait. This is all fine for now. We can go after other states, so we don't need to go after the resistance here. Of course, it's a bit unfortunate that, for example, Slovenia here has left the EU, but maybe they get purged by someone else, not us, so we can focus on humanity first, servants, and protectorate without any delays here. So that's going to be good, and we actually do have a decent stat on investigation now, and we are going to
People will come to our
go
side.
into the next mission phase now. This one is getting cracked down all the time. And we maybe also get the Austria done now. The crackdown
Recon
here,
complete.
or rather the purge.
Mission is a no-go.
What? Okay.
Our associates are now
But we
in
got
charge.
Austria. The other one was here, right? Yeah. Doesn't matter. So we now have Austria as well. And Poland got lost again after it was cracked down, so that's fine. I think I'm going to keep it like this for a while. This one has also got lost again. Yeah, it's a constant back and forth here currently. So because I think we are going to focus and try to focus on again now there's 1 investigation org. Wow. But we don't have any admin available currently here. Nope. So we would need +1 admin, which we don't have. And well, fine. So we could unify with Austria, but I think I'm going to keep it for a while and just buff it up further, because we do have the capacity for points currently, and we can't instead continue purging other things for the moment. This one has run out, but I think they're going to renew this one, so that won't be a problem. They won't actually abandon United Kingdom. Also, we don't care about United Kingdom for now. We instead want to get France under control now. So we can say, let's check our stats here now. We do have still 0% here though. But we can get rid of 3 popular support here. So this is down to around 33. Yeah, 33 roughly. And we would be at plus 10, let's say. 23. Yeah, this is still terrible chances though. But we would get to, I would say, to like 25%. If we get 1 or 2 more investigation and the public opinion
Standing
in
by for orders.
our favor. So we want to
by for
use
orders.
all our
Acknowledged.
guys here that we currently have
We must persuade the people.
to push up
Acknowledged.
public opinion.
At your service.
Ready.
Unless we can purge something like definitely can purge this one here. We should.
Removing our enemies.
At your service.
But yeah, we can now continue. You're going to investigate
alien
further.
site.
Wait a
Ready
second.
for
We have
orders.
multiple ones? No, we have one.
We will recon the site.
Where do you need me?
But we
Ready.
only have... No,
Ready
we
to
can
go.
use him as well
Reporting in.
here.
I
So
will
instead
tell
we
our
are going to
story.
use Valerie for the purchase now. It's all fine. So we do this. Get this one
We're
under
taking
control.
power.
And with this way we are going to hopefully get the European Union back under our thumb in the next few missions. Or month rather. Probably it's more month than whatever. So we need to get 1 admin org. We just have to get lucky here with 1 additional admin org, or maybe 2, to get some additional investigation here. If we can get up to 15 or 16, we definitely can purge this. The good thing is that arrival markets is going to finish soon, and arrival domestic politics will be quickly after, which means that the 2 org increasing global techs are done. Or rather, the projects will be unlocked so we can get going in this direction. Now, for some reason, they have chosen to go for mission for the asteroids, which is wild. Let's say it like this. I don't think anyone is at Mars seriously yet. No. My probe will arrive in June. What? The aliens are on Sirius? I didn't see that. They already arrived on Sirius. That's bad for us. That's really bad news because that's of course a volatile source. Oh boy. And that's so that they pick to go for Sirius and they go for Sheila here. That's very bad. We can consider going for Vesta, for example, to get a decent amount of something. We have to send out probes, of course. We still are not on the moon at all because mission to the moon has not been picked yet. Everything is going pretty bad in many regards. So the next episode we are going to progress here,
Standing
and we're
by
also
for
going to talk
orders.
about global techs and the first ship design because we are going to go offensive here. We need to, because we have lost so much time. We have to be aggressive to get this campaign under control, which means we have to get a station up, also 1 in Leo as soon as we have the mining to afford it, although these are all occupied by now. And we need to get a Mars station going, which is also going to be a problem. But one thing after the other, right? So sites here. If we are lucky, this one is decent. Or this one. Shackleton most of the time is decent. We just have to get 1 mining base on the moon, which helps us alleviate the mining problems. We do have enough boost income now to get the moon base going. And then hopefully we can jump to Luna afterwards. We have to get ready for the Lunar tech now. I think I'm going to pick it actually here. So let's actually progress until that point. So let's see, 9th of April. Let's finish it up here. We also won this one, so we are no longer under threat here. This one is going to finish up as well.
Public opinion.
I'm not
is
sure why they
moving in
are
our
boosting
direction.
it this hard.
Public opinion
Permanent
is moving in
here.
our direction.
Yeah, we don't care. So many
The people will
crackdowns all
come
the
to our
time.
side.
So we can. This one's done. So let's finish it. Serbia. Yeah, they are fighting us very hard
Culture is
on
lacking
the.
more than a qualitative marketing profile. Whether
Okay.
your line is
Unlock
boots,
new orcs.
carbonated beverages, or civilian firearms.
And we now go mission to the moon here, which is going to be all in. Unless we lose this race, but we can still fix this. There's 330 points difference here. which puts us very close to the cap here. So that should be fine. We can go for this. There we go. We definitely want this project to be started. Wait a second. We do have... This was a boost project, yes? Right, yes, it's a boost project. So we have to do... What was it again? Arrival markets. I'm sorry. Already forgot everything. So we're going to get started on this, but for the moment we are going to focus on... Actually, we don't need to invest hard here. So let's slow down a bit on everything. Keep pushing. Luxembourg, Belgium also left. That's annoying. More people are leaving the EU, which is not great for us, but it's fine. That was to be expected here. That the who don't like us are going to leave one after the other. So, unfortunate, but fine with us. They are going hard on the US now. Which means that... there have been multiple abductions here in the US already. So this is... We can already look forward that probably the United States will be flipping to the alien administration along the way later. At least we have resistance on India. Nobody is in China yet. And I still hope that I can somewhat consolidate the EU
Here is what we have found.
soon enough here. But we really lack
Mission
capacity
abort.
points. What? You're not even getting that one. We don't need this one anytime soon. What? Oh, there is an admin org here now. At 3.4k is a lot of money. But we can fix that by, for example, putting Germany on spoils for a while. We can also put Portugal for a while on spoils. And definitely something like... I don't know, these ones we don't control properly, so we shouldn't. We're not going to get anything from there. Oh, we can still take this point though. Yeah, we need money. Yeah, we definitely should spoil Switzerland here for a bit. Just get the cash for the orc if you can. I mean, we should be able to, especially with France. No, we shouldn't go for France yet. So this gets us 5 admin actually. So we have capacity for more orcs. Which means we can consider buying something from one of the other factions if we can find
Ready
one.
for orders.
Yeah, we can talk to the resistance again. We probably should do this
Initiating contact.
to maybe get
Standing by for
another
orders.
investigation org from them. And now we have to get to 3.3k money within a month. Yeah, that should be possible though. Is there any nation we still own completely? Yeah, Kosovo here. So, yes. Spoil me a bit. Also here. So we just get what we can. Just take the money we can.
Acknowledged. Ready to go.
But I think we don't need to crack down anything this turn currently. Yeah, it's 1% actually here. Yeah, we're getting closer. So if we, for example, prepare for 2 turns of with 32, with a decent chance, that would be already worth a lot. So we can see here now that we are on 5% already with 28. And the popular support will continuously go down the more we do public campaigns here. Actually, why do we still have a public campaign in Austria? That was a mistake.
Work in the public.
So this will work out next
Reporting
episode.
in.
Yeah, we should even get to 10% just based on the public support. And if we then can get another 3, 4, 5 or something like that, that would be helpful as well. Yeah, that will bring us forward massively. Of course, these control points are relatively expensive now, 18.5, so we have to keep that in mind. That's why I think I'm not going to continue expanding for the moment here. And instead... Yeah, I think I'm going to just... Ooh, they didn't do the protect here again. Interesting. But we can't afford United Kingdom right now. Although it would be nice to get the executive back. That would already be worth a lot just to grab control.
Your orders?
I mean, we could consider sending one here to prepare public
We
campaigns.
must persuade the people.
Standing by.
Ready for my mission.
That would be something if we get the executive back here. That would help us a lot long term, because then we can start the cooldown again and get them into the EU quicker. That would be massive, actually. Yeah, that would be really massive. That would be worth it. So what are we going to do with Valerie here? We need money now. We need it urgently. We need it yesterday. We can also get through here soon. Also almost 10% here now. So this is really good. Yeah, we can consolidate on all these three relatively soonish if we focus it down now in the next episode. And if you get lucky with the orcs, that would also be something. I think we just go for the alien activity to get our research bonuses up. Because we can't do public campaign with them either. We could consider doing a defend here, but I think it's not worth it. So let's keep going. Or rather, we are going to cut the episode here and see you in the next one, where we go for the moon. And we will keep buffing up our agents here so that we can finally unify on the EU within 24. So that's going to be a very big step ahead. Because if we get these control points, we are going to get a lot more boost here. So, leave a like and subscribe, and see you in the next episode.